driving, and it's very dangerous. Reaction time decrease means that when you have to put the brake, you don't put the brake on time, and that's when you have your car accident. Uncoordinated loss of balance, blurred vision, and impaired senses. Okay? If you drink more, 0.18 to 0.3, you are very confused, dizzy, and highly emotional. If somebody have, like, you love everybody or you hate everybody and you're like, I love you and they kiss you, or don't touch me and I'm mad and I don't like this guy, you lose completely. You are out of your mind. You don't remember anything, these things that is going to happen. You start talking funny, and I know if you have seen some people or maybe movies, uncoordinated and very sleepy, and maybe not feel pain easily. If you go up, you can barely move. And it's the guy that goes and sleep in their shoulder because they cannot even move. They cannot respond to stimuli, cannot stand or walk. They start vomiting and they can lose consciousness and they go to sleep, and that's very dangerous if you are in this level and you want to start driving, okay? And this one, obviously, is when they start in coma and you don't respond to any reflexes. Maybe you are breathing, but that's it, and you could die. And more than 50, you stop breathing, and that's all. Probably you are going to die. Okay? Most states level is 0.08 to 0.1, and here in our state is 0.01. Like I told you, it's only 1 glass of beer for older than 21. Drinking is a personal choice, but who else is affected? Your family and friends. You have to be very careful. If you have a friend that is drinking and you are going to sit in the car seat, just be in the passenger seat. Be careful. Don't go inside. Okay, just call your parents, call another friend, but don't take the car if somebody is driving under alcohol. It's very dangerous because you can have an accident, and if you don't have an accident but the police stop you guys, you will keep getting a lot of trouble, even as a passenger. And if you want to go to college, if you want to have a normal life, it's going to mess up your life, okay? Be very, very careful. Don't try to do that. Just make good decisions. And if you had a stranger, like, it can mess up strangers if you're driving under alcohol and you got an accident, you can kill somebody. And for the moms that are pregnant, it's horrible because they can have something, the kids will have what we call fetal alcohol syndrome, and I have several kids with fetal alcohol syndrome. Those babies are born because moms are taking a lot of alcohol during the pregnancy, and the babies are very retarded. They won't be able to go to school. They will have a very kind of funny face that you see, and it's like, oh, this is a fetal alcohol baby. They don't have the upper lip, is very thin, and they have kind of funny eyes. I forgot to put a picture to show you, but it is very characteristic, and they are very, very retarded. They won't be able to do anything in life. When mother drinks, baby drinks. Alcohol disrupts brain development, and you turn to research. Okay, I think we talked about this. And why people drink. Most frequent for teenagers is peer pressure. Don't allow that happen to you guys, okay? They're going to say, when I was in my country, Colombia, you can drink very early and nothing happened. Here it's dangerous. But I remember that people give me the wine bottle and I just pass it around. I never drink when I couldn't, if it wasn't allowed. Just, you don't have to say, don't do it, just don't do it yourself, okay? It's very easy. That happens with weed, with all the drugs. You can just, life is easy. Good choices, bad choices, okay? You can just make the right decision. You don't have to judge them. You just, pass around and try to avoid that environment in the future. If you want to be with them, you can be there, but be very, very careful, okay? And I know some of you already had the opportunity, but you have to be very, very careful with this. Sometimes curious. It's like, how do I feel? And that's why I'm here to teach you. You know, why are you feeling? It's going to be fun at the beginning, but then you're going to lose all your senses and all the things that you are going to do. Some people do it for religious celebrations. I don't know religions. I like to do religions with alcohol. And some people wants to look the effects of alcohol because they think it's fun. But like I told you guys, it's and some people think that they relax them. But you have to be very careful and you have to be very conscious when you are going to do it. People abstain. Religions is a big one. I know if by your religion probably you're not allowed to do it, but they're going to have the curiosity. Just be very careful. And the sports underage, they don't like the taste, family history of alcohol. They don't need artificial means to have fun. And some people for medical conditions they just don't do it. Okay? The alcohol passes, you swallow first, then go to your stomach, and from the stomach go to your blood, and then after that go to your small bowel and your intestine, and then go to your blood, and that's when you start having all those symptoms that we are mentioned that they are funny. And the main thing is that they go to your liver. The liver is kind of the part of the body that cleans your blood and start messing up your liver. And then they can have what we call cirrhosis, that is damage of your liver. And then when you drink every day, you get in trouble and people can die because the liver is damaged completely. I can stop whenever you want to, but I stop. Okay, just tell me. And the brain effects, like you saw in the brain x-rays, you can start losing your functions and you get, losing all the stage of things. Your body weight, usually they start gaining weight, and then if you, what influence how alcohol affects, it depends on your body weight, and it depends if you have been eating, change the relationship with your alcohol intake. I think we can go through this. And we talk about these things already. Okay, most people who die from cirrhosis of the liver, that is the damage of the liver, are heavy drinkers. True or false? That's true. A lot of people are in the waiting list to change their liver, to do a transplant of the liver because they have been heavy drinkers. It means that the effects of drinking long term is really, really bad. You have to be very careful. Okay, and they destroy your cells of the brain too. Okay, people die in the United States from alcohol poisoning every day. True or false? True. Over 1,000 people die in a year simply from drinking too much too fast. Okay, you have to be very careful with that. Okay, 3 reasons stranger effects. Why the teenagers do that? When the teenagers drink, it's worse because they're skinnier and tinier. It means that the body alcohol amount is bigger for them than the regular weight of an adult. They have less psychological tolerance for teens, more stress in teens' lives. Liver does not completely mature until age 20s. It means that they damage the liver earlier. It means that you be very careful to drink alcohol. Okay. Yes?
So then if you start drinking before 20, and it starts affecting the liver, does it postpone the maturation of the liver? Or
No, it damages the liver. I don't know, Fernando. I think it damage the liver more than.
I don't think we can use lead to process quicker and inflation. I think say it will damage the liver. It is called for long time. So it takes a long time to mature. I'm not certain about saying if tissue skin in 18, 20 would delay the maturation of fat.
I think it will damage your liver and it won't be able to mature enough.
It will cause the same problem.
Yeah. Okay, let's repeat what I told you. Point early impaired, and point 4 you pass feeder. Thank you. That is that. That is the. That's what we said before. Okay. A person who can control their drinker. Oh, okay. When do you have a problem is when you are talking with a friend and they say, oh, I really have to drink almost every day a year, and it's okay. You know, when it's every day, just start talking with them and say, you know, buddy, maybe you are in trouble or something is going on with you. Let's talk to your counselor. Or because some kids that feel that they're depressed or that they don't fit in their life or they have problems at home or they think that parents are so strict and life is so open outside and they start doing it, maybe they will need some help and you can help them to go to the right place if they need to. Okay, alcoholism is the person that cannot control their drinking and they're drinking and drinking and drinking every day. Okay, and that's all the treatments. And we have some quizzes, but we can stop by and maybe we will quiz. Can you drink the 421? No, I can hear.
No.
Again.
No.
Camilo, again. Okay, yeah, you can have quiz.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I guess, is there, a rule of thumb to say, when to know when enough is enough? You know, because I know you have said body weight makes skinnier people get drunk faster than maybe someone with more weight. How do you know when you've had that?
They say that for like just one drink will be you have to wait 2 hours for a man, probably for a woman you have to drink 3 hours before the levels are down and you can start driving if you are older than 21, okay? Please remember. But yeah, I think and you have to drink at least 2 or 3 glasses of water in between to clear that alcohol and then maybe drink another one and do another 2 or 3 hours. That's kind of how you have to do it. And for a woman will be maybe an hour extra because you body composition. Any other questions? Okay, remember how dangerous it is, okay guys? Okay.
Alright. Can everybody give her a hand, please? Okay, I'm gonna number you guys off. We're gonna break off into 3 groups. We're gonna, in those groups, answer a series of questions. Please be opinionated, share your thoughts, your comments. That's what the groups are for. It's gonna be a little bit easier to talk if you're in smaller groups. And then after that, we'll come back together, do a group to see how it all went, take suggestions for next time, and then it'll be over. So I'm gonna start up here. And if you can just help me by saying one so I know that you heard me, that you are this, we're going to count to 3. So 1, 2, 3. Well, really. 2. 1. You're 2, okay? You're 2. Yeah, you can. Okay.
Okay, what I been talking about was like how I've been talking affect you, like it can make you lose weight and like make you get sick a lot and all kinds of other stuff.
Well, I'm gonna talk about like personal experience for me. Like, like my brother, he's an alcoholic for the longest. He just recently quit, and it affected me because he'd come home every night like drunk, fighting everybody, just acting like crazy and stupid. And it affected me because like it hurt me, like because I thought he was gonna die because of how much he was taking in. So yeah.
My dad used to be an alcoholic, and he used to drink a lot, and like it affected his lifestyle, and he grew up
So we were group 2, and some of the topics that we talked about, first of all, was peer pressure. Or we had 4 questions. The first question was, why do people drink? Why did we think people drink? And came up with some answers, and one was peer pressure, another was to have fun, or to get out of boredom and whatnot. The third was to hide or ease the pain or to cope, and number 4 was to be someone else.
Do you think it's a personal a problem in your community?
Speak up.
People unable or even people always fighting at parties when they are drunk. People drink
And that was just problems in the community. Third question was, what are some alternatives? The alternatives that we came up with are sports. Talk to someone about your problem. Surround yourself with fun people, positive people, people that actually seem like they have something going for them. People that are not lazy. Spend time with people that are motivated and have good goals, so you can chase your goals too. And if you're a leader, use that to help people do better.
Did you learn anything new from the learn the body of alcohol, living fat.
That's where we at.
Problems. Excellent.
We get sadness, I guess.
Because they're sad?
Other people are doing it.
Other people are doing it. Good. Good. Second question. Do you think it's a problem specifically in the community?
Yes, because you can get many accidents, you could die, and go to the hospital because bad things can happen.
Excellent.
Some people get you to peer pressure and all that.
Yeah. Very good.
You could get in a seriously coma or seriously bad coma.
You guys speak up. I can't even hear you. What?
You could get in a coma